What's up, guys? Today is National Pluto Demoted Day. The planet Pluto. I'm here at the Miami Science Museum. We're going to find out exactly why it got demoted.
Alright, so I'm going to just give you the brief sum up that I give most of the children, because they're the ones that are usually confused about why Pluto isn't a planet anymore. So the easiest way that I can explain it is imagine that you had a pencil box. You have all these awesome pencils, right? And they're really cool. Now, you come across a crayon. Keep in mind you've never seen a crayon before. However, it's shorter than a pencil, but it writes like a pencil. As a color, some come thicker, some come thinner, but it's a crayon, it's similar, it has similar qualities. And you've never seen anything like it before, so it must belong in your pencil box, right? Okay. Now, another day you come across another pencil box, then a crayon. Okay? Another crayon, cool. And then more and more crayons, more varieties of crayons, all these colors with crayons. You realize that these crayons do not belong in your pencil box. They belong in a crayon box. And that's pretty much what happened with Pluto. Because Pluto, we found other planetary bodies, and I'm using that word a little loosely because people will...
Dwarf planets?
Dwarf planets, Plutoids, trans-Neptunian objects is what we're using lately.
Okay.
But even that is still up for debate. There is... and it escapes me the name of this group, that they're in charge of classifying planets, and they're constantly debating about it. The planet description is very loose. Planet, larger than an asteroid. Asteroid, smaller than a planet. Yet we've encountered asteroids that are larger than Pluto. So what do we do with them?
Right. If
we were to include every planet that had Pluto qualities in our solar system, we'd have hundreds of primary planets. So
how did it sneak under the radar for so long?
Yeah.
It wasn't that it necessarily snuck under the radar, at least I don't believe so. It was something that was in constant debate, especially if you look at the history of how Pluto came along, we were actively looking for a new planet. And if you look at history books, not even going like 40 years back, you're able to see that some history books actually list 10 to 11 planets, because we also did have actual other planetary bodies that your parents might have actually.
That's interesting that there was 11 or 12, and then those have gone away, and
then there were 9, and then there was
and now there's 8, and I guess that's normal. But for me, I was like, grew up with 9, and then it was just so weird.
It's so weird.
Like, it's hard to change these things.
Like,
we get
that's
attached.
not a tree anymore. That is a squirrel. Like,
yeah.
But see, it's also not that drastic, because a tree, squirrel.
It's in the same ballpark.
It's in the same. I'm attached to this, and if you changed it, okay. Think about it this way: it's not that you're calling a tree a squirrel now. I'm sorry. It's not that a tree is a squirrel now. It's that you're calling the tree a squirrel. That's the thing that you have the problem with, because you know that they're two separate things.
Right. So is it like? It's not a tree. It's a bush. Mm-hmm. Is that what's happening?
It's like a shrub.
Right.
It's a bonsai tree.
Cool. I appreciate your time.
Oh, no problem.
There was a lot of confusion. So moral of the story is always stay on top of your game, because you can always get demoted, even if you're a planet. Let's find out how hot I am.